Hello, magical butterflies. This is Tina with Butterfly Intuition, Divine Guidance. I hope this finds you having a magical day, night, or afternoon. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And if you are subscribed to my channel, please make sure to hit the bell notification so you can be notified when new content is posted on my channel. To book a guidance reading, a one-on-one session, and a Reiki session, you can book them in my Etsy shop. The link to book, along with my list of services, is in the description box below, along with all of the information on how you can connect with me outside of YouTube. This reading is going to be the full moon in Cancer love reading. The full moon in Cancer is happening on January 17th, 2022. And this full moon is bringing about the illumination of change. So this is going to be a general love reading. This can apply to all types of love connections, whether you resonate with a specific love connection label or you do not. It does not matter. Take only the message or messages that speak directly to your soul. And what doesn't speak directly to your soul, release it and let it fly. Okay, first we're going to get into the opening messages about the full moon in Cancer. I'm going to be using the Moonology deck by Yasmin Bolin. So what are the opening messages about the full moon in Cancer that is happening on January 17th, 2022? Just what does the collective need to know about this specific full moon? What is it bringing? What is it illuminating to the collective? What are the messages, advice, and guidance possibly that you would like them to know? Okay, your first message is full moon in Gemini. So this could be a specific message if you are a Gemini or you're dealing with one. But the answers you need are coming. So what I'm getting is that there's some type of answer, there's some type of conversation, there's some type of clarity that just needs to be given to end a cycle in a love connection that is going to put you and your person either together or on your separate journeys, where you both free yourselves of what's keeping the two of you stuck. The key to having these answers come to you is to step out of your comfort zone. So you may need to do things differently. What could be illuminated to you during this full moon in Cancer is that you finally see that you have to do things a different way. Maybe sitting around waiting for them, pining after them, is just not working for you anymore. And there's no judgment. That's not a bad thing. Everybody goes through it. I used to do that. So just know that sometimes you have to do something to the point where it doesn't feel good, and until you're ready to recognize it. And that's when you're able to step out of your comfort zone and understand that a conclusion is within reach. So there's some type of conclusion, there's some type of epiphany, aha moment that is coming with this full moon in Cancer. And it's going to help you balance spirituality and practicality. So this could be specific. If you are a Pisces or dealing with a Pisces, the emotions just need to be balanced. Really getting out of the ego energy and getting more into the intuition. That is going to help bring in the new energy of confidence. Because confidence is going to be your key to success. How you see this situation, this love connection, this person, how you want to live your life, and what you will put up with and what you won't put up with, and what boundaries need to be set. So use the energy of this full moon in Cancer to meditate and contemplate, to balance your emotions. Maybe get into a daily meditation practice or some type of spiritual practice that is going to just help you contemplate, get into a meditative state, even if it's not full into meditation, you can do walking meditations where you just clear your mind and just let the messages come in, the clarity come in, and really just balance your emotions. So let's see what needs to be released during this full moon in Cancer. I'm going to be using the Divine Connections Tarot by Queen of Light, 1111. So what needs to be released within the collective during the full moon in Cancer? So just what needs to be released, let go of, surrendered, what just isn't working for you anymore, what isn't working for your person, the connection, just overall, what needs to be released. We have the Knight of Swords. Making a decision is what I'm hearing. Instead of fighting obstacle after obstacle or resisting obstacle after obstacle, it's time to make a decision. That energy of not being able to step out of the comfort zone, take that one step forward, that energy is being released because this full moon is bringing in the illumination of taking that first step. So see how there's an astronaut on that card? I'm just being shown when they walked on the moon for the first time, Neil Armstrong, taking that first step, going into the unknown, doing something that maybe you haven't done before or no one's done before. But it's really time to get into the energy of the High Priestess. So this energy of not making a decision and not trusting the intuition is being released within the collective because the High Priestess is telling you when you connect to your intuition, to your third eye chakra, you allow yourself to be guided by your instincts, your inner knowing, and just what you actually want to do instead of being an ego and fear-based energy. It's also releasing the King of Swords. So there could be a masculine energy who is an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Maybe there's some type of block if you resonate or you're in a connection with a masculine who is an air sign, or you could be an air sign. Maybe you're just releasing some type of energy that keeps you in this defense mechanism. That's what I'm really getting with the soldier outfit, just having your guard up and not trusting the process. And that is confirmed by the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is about being bound in fear. So maybe you're tired of fighting the inner battles of the fear, the ego, and the doubt, and you're just wanting some type of clarity. So you want to get into the Fool energy. The Fool is about taking a step forward, a leap of faith, an activation, and a new beginning. And that's going to help bring in the energy of healing. With Five of Cups, there is an old wound that may have come up to the surface, either for this full moon or for Mercury in retrograde. If it came up when Mercury in retrograde started on the 14th, what I'm getting is that this full moon in Cancer may bring up this emotion very strongly. Now, it could happen on the actual full moon in Cancer, or it could happen in the days after it, but you're being guided to heal yourself. So a tower moment may occur for some of you, but tower moments are not scary. Tower moments help to have things fall away that just don't serve you anymore and bring everything into alignment. So overall, what's being released is going to give you this Page of Wands energy. Now, pages are very small, very young, and what I'm really feeling is that this Page of Swords energy, this Page of Wands energy, fire energy, is going to bring in a little boost of confidence for you to help you step out of your comfort zone and to move forward. So let's get into what's being illuminated at this time. So I'm going to be using What's the Tea by Fire Witch Tarot. So what is being illuminated to the collective at this time during the full moon in Cancer? What is being illuminated? And full moons are about showing you what needs to be released, what needs to be let go of. So that's what's being illuminated to you, and that's what's going to come through in this section of the reading. Okay, I'll take this card because it's sticking out. You have fishing for comments. So if you do a lot of social media stalking, maybe detective work to see, okay, this person commented on my person's page. Let me go on their page and check them out. And let's say this person's public, then you find yourself scrolling, reading. This is being illuminated to you that this energy is no good. Moving forward and not worrying so much about who's commenting on a picture, who's liking a picture, because social media is an illusion. Social media is not real life. And if we all spend a lot of time on social media, which I'm guilty of it, and that's something I'm working on for this year, not to spend as much time on social media, instead just being focused on things that I need to do. Because social media can definitely drain you. It could definitely bring down your vibration, and it can bring in a negative mindset. So you don't need the inside scoop. You don't need a closer look. You don't need to be nosy, because think about it. If it was reversed, would you want someone all up in your business, looking up what you're doing on social media, who you're talking to on social media, and then start looking at their page? So this energy just needs to be released, because it's bringing in the energy of bankrupt. Now, bankrupt is when you lose all your money. So this is where you just lose all your sense of intuition, because you allow your fear to come in with negative thinking, and sometimes obsessive thinking is going to come in. And obsessive thinking is when you will have the stories that you tell yourself, oh, well, this person made this comment because they're in a relationship, or this is happening, and you don't know it's happening. If you're not talking to your person, if you're not in their life, they're not in your life, you have no idea what they're doing. They have no idea what you're doing. You're basing it on a perception because you're afraid. And it causes a running away from facing what needs to be released. So this energy, if it's coming up for you, or it will come up for you, is designed to come up for you to show you that this energy doesn't have a place anymore in this connection. This is something that needs to be healed. Because if you want an offer in love, whether it's from a specific person or even a new person, you have to get into this boss bitch energy, or even a boss man energy if you're a divine masculine. You need to run your own business. You have to be stable, you have to be busy, you have to be multifaceted. You have to focus on yourself. That's what this card is showing you. It's time to put the focus on you. It's time to put the focus on what matters. And what matters is having a real smile instead of a fake smile. Instead of faking it like you're doing good, you're happy, let's work on what's making you not happy. Let's work on what keeps you from having that real smile. Going within, doing the healing work. Maybe you need to connect to your inner child. Maybe you need to forgive something, because this energy, honestly, is cock blocking anything that wants to come in for you. Because when you're an ego, you become the forcer, because you're trying to force something to happen that either isn't ready to happen or isn't supposed to happen. So what you want to do is you just want to loosen your grip and undo the fist. You want to be unbothered when you see comments like that, because you don't know what is going on in this person's life. You don't know if they're in a relationship with someone, if they're talking to someone, if they're dating, and they don't know that about you. So instead, you just want to not have your creativity, your peace of mind munched off, in the sense where you have your ideas. Now this could be where you just allow the negativity to feed off you, is what I'm getting with this card. You don't want to worry about a wolf in sheep's clothing, because if your person has someone around them who is like that, then that's their lesson to learn. They need to learn them. That's their karmic lesson. You can't save them. You can't do it for them. So allow them to be around someone who's fake flexing. Let them see it on their own, and instead just dust off what bothers you and dust it off and start fresh. And you'll see a difference in your energy and just overall how your life goes, because what's going on inside, inner turmoil, inner peace, does spill out into the outer world. So let's see what this full moon in Cancer is bringing in love. So what is the full moon in Cancer bringing to love for the collective? Now this will be all types of love connections, all types of scenarios. I'm going to be using the romance angels to bring forth the messages. What is the full moon bringing in love? Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So what I'm getting is that if you want to call in a soulmate, a divine love counterpart, you pray for it, you say affirmations, you visualize you having this love in your life. And if you can release the energy that blocks you from doing this, you can shift into this energy. The key to it is to stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So you have to stay optimistic, you have to stay positive, you have to believe. If you don't believe you're worthy, if you don't believe someone's going to come for you, it is going to be very difficult for you to bring in a love partner that is more of a higher vibration. You may continue to bring in the lower vibration karmic energies, which isn't a bad thing, because if you're still calling in those karmic partners, it's because you do need to heal family issues. There's some type of family issue or some type of inner child wound that needs to be healed, because your love life benefits as you forgive your parents or whomever hurt you when you were younger. It's also bringing in chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So you will find someone, if you have not already, whom you have a deep chemistry, a deep attraction to. And this is a true love counterpart. This is the romance of a lifetime. It is filled with passion, but the key is allow your heart and soul to sing with joy and know that it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, and most importantly, trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So have faith and trust that everything is aligning for you. This full moon in Cancer is helping bringing in what is meant for you, which is a new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So for some of you, this is going to be a brand new person that you call in. But for others, this is going to be a person from the past who is going to come in with the energy of new, because this person has worked on themselves, and you will feel like a new person to them because you have worked on yourself too. So calling in love just means you have to just face whatever is being illuminated to you at this time. Everyone has a shadow side. Everyone has healing to do. The healing work, honestly, is never done. Just when you think something is done, then you don't have, you have something else come up. So just know that healing is the best thing to do. And just writing down in a journal, doing some type of full moon ritual, that's really going to help you release and heal. So let's just see what the full moon in Cancer is bringing overall for your soul journey. This is just your overall soul journey, your personal journey. So what is the full moon in Cancer bringing for soul journey for the collective? And I'm going to be using the Everyday Witch Oracle to bring forth the messages on what the full moon in Cancer is bringing to the collective on their soul journey. We have affirmations for growth. So affirmations are coming through. So affirmations could be something that you do, or maybe this is something that you should get in the practice of doing. Because when you start saying affirmations, that's when you start changing the mindset. You help yourself recognize the difference between a negative and a positive thought, and you help yourself stay in that higher vibration. And what they will bring you is affirmations for healing of the heart. So if you have a heartbreak, if you're still hurting over someone, doing affirmations to heal the heart chakra, to open it up, can help you. And what it's going to do, it's going to bring in the transformation where you can give in to passion, where you can heal yourself, pick yourself up, and open your heart to love again. You may need to do some hibernation and regeneration, especially with Mercury being in retrograde, but overall, this fire magic, this confidence that has been coming through, stepping out of your comfort zone, is the key. And also earth magic is coming through. This is going to help you get grounded and stable and connected to earth, to your spirit animals. The root chakra is coming through. So if you feel you need to heal the root chakra or do meditations or guided meditations, you can do that. But overall, it is bringing you the energy of imagine and envision for your soul journey. Meaning, you have the tools to decide where you're going, what you're doing, and who you're doing it with. I am a firm believer that we are think-thought beings and thought creates. So what are you thinking? What thoughts are you putting your focus and attention on? What can you do to shift the negative thoughts into positive thoughts? I'm telling you, journaling, even if you speak into your phone and record notes, if you don't like to write, that helps too. Just getting it out and really just envisioning how you see yourself, where you want your life to go, and just overall how you want things to be imagined and envisioned. So I'm going to close out this reading with closing messages and charms. So I'm going to use the moon deck to get 2 cards for closing messages, and then I'm going to pick some charms, crystals. I have all sorts of little trinkets in a jar just to get you closing messages on just what Spirit wants you to know for this full moon in Cancer regarding your love life, your love connection, and your soul journey. Okay. Now I'm going to get your charms. Sorry if that's noisy. Okay. All right, so the first one we have, this is a bloodstone crystal. Blue crystal, which I believe is lapis or sodalite. That's about throat chakra. A rose quartz. We have a whale tail. I believe this is a cat. We have a deer, which is divine masculine. We have the letter N. And with happily ever after, we have yes. So collaboration brings more sweetness into my life and into the world. I trust the change unfolding in my life. So the answer is yes. So you can go in the direction that you choose. You have the power to go into the direction that you choose. It's just a matter of collaborating with yourself, with the universe, with others, to trust that change is unfolding in your life, even if you're not physically seeing anything. Maybe you just intuitively feel it. But the blue crystal shows me it's time to speak your truth, to be honest with yourself about people, situations, thoughts, processes, beliefs, patterns that don't resonate with you. With the letter N, I'm hearing no. I'm hearing no, it's not the right time. No, you don't need to revisit that. You don't need to go back there. And I'm hearing the name Nancy. I'm hearing Niagara Falls. So if Niagara Falls is a specific place, you could live there, or maybe it's a place you visited or you want to visit. I'm hearing nanny. Some people call their grandma nanny. That's coming through. But also nanny could be if you are a nanny, or you're hiring a nanny. Maybe you need to hire a nanny to help with your children. The whale tail is telling you to remain confident and strong. Whales are the most powerful animals in the ocean. So bring in that confidence. The stag, the deer, is the divine masculine, and he's telling the divine feminine to trust her intuition because he is learning to trust his intuition. Rose quartz is bringing in the energy of self-love. To love yourself, to have the confidence, and to work on yourself. And bloodstone is bringing in the energy to heal the heart, to imagine and envision. And everything will unfold and come into fruition as intended. I do hope this reading has brought you clarity and guidance on what the full moon in Cancer is bringing to the collective. If this resonated, if you like this video, please like this video, drop a comment below, let me know. Or if you want to just message me at butterflyintuition1111@gmail.com on what you thought about this video, any suggestions you have on a video you'd like to see on this channel. If this reading did not resonate with you, no worries. Hopefully I will tap into your energy on my next collective reading. Or if you feel guided to, you can book a reading, a one-on-one session, or a Reiki session with me. I would be happy to work with you if you feel called to book with me. The link to book is in the description box below. It is my Etsy shop. That is the only place where you can book a reading, a one-on-one session, or a Reiki session with me. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, please hit the bell notification so you can be notified when new content is posted on this channel. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Have a magical full moon in Cancer. I will talk to you soon. Love and light.